I have been dreaming this since when I was a kid, that I want to be a nurse. And I was like telling my grandma, I said, hey grandma, I want to be a nurse someday. And my grandma said, oh, you're too short to be a nurse. But it didn't end me there for my passion, and I know this is going to be my great career someday. Year 2010, I was a single mother, or that's when I started as a single mother. And year 2011, I was telling myself that I'm not gonna be just, I need to do something in order for me and my son to have a better life someday. So I know it was a little bit tough, but I decided, with the help of encouragement from my coworkers and friends, and they told me, hey, you should go to school. I think nursing, you'll be good at it. So I was thinking about it, and then I said, oh yeah, why not? So that decision, it was so easy, but when I get into the school, it was a little bit tough, because I pretty much, the first 2 years of my school here in SPSCC, I was a full-time mother, and I was also a full-time employee of Bonaventure of Lacey. But so in the morning, I will go for school. I will go for my work, and then during evenings, I go to work. I go to school full-time also. Not all of these what I want to happen. It'll never gonna happen without the help of Foundation Scholarship. Because of them, I was able to focus more, to have someone to help me out for my expenses for the school and pay my tuition. So it's been my passion, and I'll never give up with it.
I started volunteering at the age of 15 at a very small local fire department, and I spent about 3 years there. From the age of 15 to about 18 when I graduated, and that's when I moved down here. That's probably the only thing that kept me from continuing to go there, because I really grew close to the people there, and the people there left a really good impression on me of what it meant to be a good firefighter, EMT, even paramedic. There were a few paramedics there, and they taught me so much, and it made me want to go out and represent them well by, mastering this trade that is, being a fireman, firefighter, EMT, and I want to honor them by doing that. So that's kind of where my passion comes from, is wanting to take what they've taught me, build upon that, and then take it to another community someday and make a positive difference there. So getting a scholarship helped me continue my education, because it gave me a little extra room that I didn't have to worry about, so to speak. It helped me pay for things like a computer, obviously tuition, things that I couldn't have gotten through school without.
I grew up in Oklahoma in a home that was really unstable and abusive, and I did not want to raise my children, my family, in a situation like that. It was really important for me to raise my children in a stable environment, and so I chose to keep my children at home and homeschool them. And now my oldest is in Western Washington University, doing well there, and my next child is a Running Start student here at SPSCC, and I still homeschool. My mother had a 9th grade education, and my father, I think, might have had a 6th grade education, and so education was not really encouraged. My mother insisted that we finish high school, but my dad didn't really care, and so I grew up in an atmosphere that really education was not a priority. And being young, I didn't understand that I needed to continue my education. I've given what I could to my children, and I now feel like I'm doing this for myself. I have seen the importance of education, but also I would like the self-respect of having my own education. Right now I am pursuing a degree in Associate of Arts, but most of the classes that I'm taking are directed toward the prerequisites to go on and take a nursing degree. I'm a mom who has a daughter that at the age of 4, she developed diabetes, juvenile diabetes, and I would like to be able to help other children like her. Having a scholarship has been extremely beneficial for me. At the beginning of the year, I was able to purchase a laptop computer, which has helped me so much. Since I'm still at home trying to homeschool children, just the everyday assignments are much easier to do.
Film production is basically a way for me to connect with my dad, who's no longer here. When I was a kid, my dad introduced me to all kinds of movies, and that I think is very special to me. And actually doing it, you know, kind of gives me the feeling that, oh yeah, he's proud of what I'm doing today. And if only he can see all the types of stories that I'm making now, I think he would be proud. So I made a movie about a transgender struggling to come out to his or her mom and her best friend. So I kind of want to make films that incorporates global, like, social issues. So yeah, that's what I want to make. Getting a scholarship really means a lot, because when I started going here in SPSCC, the tuition was kind of a financial challenge for me and my family. And so when I started applying for scholarship, my family was just really happy about it, and it really helped me continue taking classes here in SPSCC. So I'm very grateful to the foundation for giving me the needed financial support, you know, to continue my dreams, basically. Thank you so much for your support. You don't even know us, and I think it's a really humbling experience for you to give us what we need in order to pursue, like, what we want in life.
To the donors, I would like to say thank you that you care enough to give to those that are trying and putting their time and effort into trying to better themselves. I want to say thank you very much.
Thank you for considering giving me this scholarship and for all that it's allowed me to do. And it's allowing me to gather knowledge that I will take someday and apply to a community outside of here, and it'll enable me to make a positive difference elsewhere. So thank you.
At this very moment, I want to take the opportunity to thank also the Elliott family. This is my second year now that they have been giving me this scholarship. I am so grateful to what you guys giving it to me, and not knowing me who really I am, trusting me with that money. There's no words that can explain how grateful I am. And of course, I also thank the Foundation Scholarship for doing this for all the students that not knowing where they can get their money for this school. What a great opportunity that you guys giving us. Thank you.
Công ty Tân Đại Dương là một trong những công ty du học đầu tiên và hàng đầu tại Việt Nam, được thành lập bởi đội ngũ các nhà quản lý và tư vấn du học có nhiều năm kinh nghiệm trong ngành giáo dục, cũng như được tu nghiệp và đào tạo ở nước ngoài. Với hơn 10 năm kinh nghiệm, Tân Đại Dương tự hào là nhà tư vấn du học chuyên nghiệp cho các du học sinh tại các nước trên thế giới, đặc biệt là Mỹ, Úc, Singapore, Anh Quốc, Hà Lan, Thụy Sĩ, v.v. Cùng với đội ngũ tư vấn viên chuyên nghiệp, chúng tôi cung cấp các dịch vụ uy tín và trọn gói cho ngành du học du lịch Mỹ, bao gồm xử lý trọn bộ hồ sơ đi Mỹ từ A đến Z, kể cả các hồ sơ khó, đã từng rớt visa hoặc không đủ tài chính. Tư vấn chọn trường tại tất cả các tiểu bang ở Mỹ. Chúng tôi tự hào là đại diện chính thức của hàng trăm trường đại học cao đẳng, trung học phổ thông tại Mỹ. Hướng dẫn các thủ tục xin visa, chứng minh tài chính, hướng dẫn điền form, dạy phỏng vấn du học du lịch Mỹ. Khai giảng hàng tháng các lớp học phỏng vấn, đảm bảo cho học sinh có được sự tự tin trả lời được mọi câu hỏi của lãnh sự quán. Đặt vé máy bay, sắp xếp nhà ở, ký túc xá cho du học sinh. Với phương châm hoạt động là uy tín, chất lượng và mong muốn định hướng cho học sinh Việt Nam một nền giáo dục tiên tiến, môi trường học tập và sinh hoạt an toàn, Tân Đại Dương cam kết sẽ là người bạn đồng hành cùng học sinh Việt Nam trên đường tới chân trời tri thức. Mọi chi tiết xin liên hệ công ty Tân Đại Dương chuyên du học Mỹ, mặt tiền 148/1 Trần Quang Khải, phường Tân Định, quận Nhất, thành phố Hồ Chí Minh. Điện thoại 08 3848 4879 0989 006 890. Website www.tandaiduong.edu.vn.